First, we will draw a circle, then an eyebrow line. Inside, an oval is placed, followed by a cross between the ear, then the vertical axis from the center of the face. Now from background, eye initials to the cheek, then towards the chin, and foreground jaw is covered in such a way that it is closed in the ear. Then add the neck and limbs on lower bottom parts. Then we will add the primary guidelines for our facial features, starting with chin line, above a nose line, then lower eyelid line, below mouth line, and hairline is added. After that, we will draw the eyebrows on both sides and adjust the foreground jaw slightly to its right shape. Then nose tip is added along with the wing. Now we will add the upper eyelid line, then nose planes in vertical axis. Now the upper eyelid in both sides. Then second line is added, where we will place the iris and pupil and eyes outlines. And similarly on the other side, we will add iris, pupil, eye outline, eye corners in the same way, and add lower eyelids on both the sides. And after that, we will simplify the shape of a nose in smaller contour shapes, which will be refined and enhanced after the blending. After that, the face will be given the triangular T-zone along the cupid bow dot. And to simplify the mouth, we will create 3 dots in the central axis on mouth line and determine the size of mouth from the irises of eyes. And refine the central incision cut line of mouth between the middle of lips, and add the lower chin muscle, also called chin augment or chin pogonium. Now we can draw hair strands from hairline. Separate the thick strands of hair by making lumps one by one, which will make it easier to create the hair flow. And after we completely cover the layer of entire hair volume, we will start working on our first layer of shading, which can be made easier by covering the darker parts initially, and then we will seal the remaining tones precisely after that. Makes our work a little bit easier. And after we completely cover the layer of entire hair volume, we will continue balancing the shading. And meanwhile working on it, we can erase the guidelines that are no longer needed, and then fill the rest of the parts with 2H pencil and continue balancing the shading. Simultaneously, we will keep taking reference photo as well. And now we will blend the first layer and start adding the second layer, in which we will keep adding the natural shape and curves of the face, which will bring out the main emphasis of the facial identity of our reference model and show the harmony of the face. And in this layer, we will fill the face in the same way filling the previous layer, which is filling the darker part initially, followed by comparatively less darker and brighter tone of pencils. That makes work easier. And key to achieve the balanced graphite tone is to give the necessary time and attention to the work. But before jumping towards the shading and blending part, please make sure the proportion of the face is properly done. So carefully check the facial features are placed precisely and meticulously. You have to ensure that every detail is attained thoroughly step by step. To go through these steps systematically, you need to learn the proportion properly. So I suggest you to attend my previous videos as well, where I have managed to deliberately present the proportion knowledges, especially in the beginning part of the videos. And if you manage to continuously study and examine my process, you will gradually start to understand the method. And if you consistently start using the application of these guidelines practically in your work, you will start to notice progressively your improvement in the result persistently. And when you are certain that your proportions are correct and precise, you can continue with the further steps, that is shading the first layer. And about the reference, please do check the guide notes under the photo from the beginning of the video. I have left some notes on how you can work with the photos that has instructions on how to enhance the value and depth of the brightness and facial tones, which will deliberately help you to balance the shading and help assure to achieve the goal, improving your knowledge. So please do read the notes mentioned below and keep comparing your work with the reference. Keep yourself in the right path. And now we will start to blend the second layer too, and fill the next layer after using the HB layer. Next layer will be 2B, and we will proceed this layer similarly to our previous layers, which is filling the darker part, and work on our tone balance. And do not hesitate to give enough time and attention to the work until it is precisely balanced, giving you a realistic sense. As this is almost the end part of our work, hence work attentively with the intention to achieve the deliberate final result. And as the balance of the face is maintained, we can methodically start working on our hair balancing. the hair shine and darkening the denser valued hair lumps. Blend them smoothly and add darker layer of pencils in necessary area with the darker tones. And as of now, we have reached the end part of our video. So if you have any question regarding the methods or anything at all, please feel free to allude them below in the comment section. Then in the end, we will brighten the highlight area by erasing them with pencil eraser. And smoothly blend them with the blending brush. And after working persistently for hours, here is our final result of our hours of concentration work. Hope you liked it. So I will talk to you in my upcoming videos. Till then, thank you and stay tuned.
Stay creative.